There is this truth about money that schools, families, and society never taught us. I was teaching that to my kids, and I'm going to share it with you today as well. So, in my 30s, I received one piece of advice about money that completely transformed my life. And that was that money and life should be like water, they must always keep flowing. The day water becomes stagnant, it starts attracting mosquitoes and it also starts smelling. And similarly, the day money becomes stagnant, growth will stop. Like most middle class families, even I was taught only one thing: save, 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 save again. Save for what? To buy a house, to buy a car, and most importantly, emergencies. So basically, middle class families were training their mind every day to expect something to go wrong and save for it. I'm not saying don't buy a house, I'm not saying don't have a car. But if your entire life is only about holding money tight, you are silently telling the universe that I'm scared to live. Then I learned this, that money loves movement. The energy of Lakshmi wants to flow. The more consciously it moves out, the more powerfully it is going to return back to you. So here's this shift that changed everything for me. Every rupee must be labeled. So when we say things like a phone will depreciate, clothes will fade, that doesn't mean that you don't buy them. You can buy the latest iPhone 17 Pro Max, but ask yourself why. Are you buying it only for show off, or are you buying it because you're a creator, a blogger, or simply because it genuinely adds value to your life? The question is not about what you're buying. The question is why you are buying it. Don't hold yourself back from new things just because you label everything as an expense. Sometimes things are investments in the life you're building, and the results might show later on. And even if you don't have much money, even if you feel you cannot save, save, but save to invest, not just to accumulate the wealth. What you invest inside yourself multiplies. So hiring a life coach, investment. A course in business, speaking, mindset, health, or fitness is an investment. Working on your body, your confidence, your skills is an investment. And spending money for it is an investment, a lifetime one. So there were things I invested on myself 4 years ago, like on my personal growth, and they're still paying me back today. So rich people don't wait to earn more to invest in themselves. They invest first because growth happens before the money, not after. And if you cannot invest big today, invest small. A paid course, a mentor subscription, one intentional step forward, because money doesn't grow by hiding it. It grows by flowing with intention. And this is exactly what I'm teaching my kids. Not just how to save money, but how to respect it, move it, and grow it. So stop asking where your money is going. Start asking who your money is becoming, because wherever you spend your money, you're going to become that as well. So tell me, are you treating your growth as an expense or an investment? And where is your money flowing? Out of fear or out of true power inside you?